On April 13, 2025, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Right Honorable Abbas Tajudeen, returned to his constituency in Zaria for a major empowerment program, his most ambitious since assuming office as Speaker of the 10th National Assembly. In a symbolic display of grassroots connection and political consolidation, the Speaker distributed 117 vehicles, including 20 Hilux trucks, 2 ambulances, 20 18-seater buses, 50 Sharon vans, and 25 sedans of Golf, Corolla, and Peugeot 406 make. Number 2, 200 tricycles, popularly known as Keke NAPEP. And number 3, 1,000 motorcycles to a wide range of beneficiaries. These included religious and women groups, personnel of security agencies, health and education workers, party officials, National Union of Road Transport Workers, National Union of Teachers, and National Union of Journalists, and others, strategically aligning the empowerment with key grassroots pillars. But the event was more than an empowerment drive. It was a political theater with strategic intent, a gathering of all People's Congress heavyweights and grassroots mobilizers across the 8 local government areas of Zone One in Kaduna State. Amid murmurs of possible defections, the occasion served as a rallying cry, a reaffirmation of loyalty to the APC, and a symbolic endorsement of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Governor Uba Sani as the party's consensus candidates for the 2027 elections. The APC's political heavyweights form part of the distinguished assemblage that graced the occasion. The event was convened by Right Honorable Abbas Tajudeen, Speaker of the House of Representatives, and was led by distinguished Senator Uba Sani, the leader of APC in Kaduna State, with former Governor Dr. Mukhtar Ramalan Yero closing ranks in support of Uba Sani. Among the dignitaries in attendance were Honorable Garba Datti Muhammad Babawu, the APC National Vice Chairman for the Northwest Zone, Right Honorable Dahiru Liman, Speaker of the Kaduna State House of Assembly, distinguished Senator Suleiman Uthman Hunkuyi, former Senator for Kaduna North, Zone 1, and a member of the National Assembly Commission, Northwest. Malam Yusuf Hamisu Abubakar, Chairman of the Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency, NEMASA, and Alhaji Bashir Abubakar, Chairman of the Public Complaints Commission. Also present were Honorable Lawal Samaila Abdullahi Yakawada, Chairman of the Northwest Development Commission and former Secretary to the State Government, Honorable Sani Mohammed Sha'aban, Damburan Zazzau, Honorable Aminu Abdullahi Shagali, Commissioner in Kaduna State and former Speaker of the State House of Assembly, Honorable Tukur Zailani, also a former Speaker and currently serving member of the State Assembly, Honorable Dan Asabe Chokali, Honorable Jamilu Abubakar Albani, Chairman Sabon Gari Local Government, Honorable Jamilu Jaga, former aide to the Speaker and current Chairman of Zaria Local Government, and Professor Shafi'u Muhammad Abdullahi, Chairman of the Speaker's Education Committee. They stand as the true movers and shakers, the towering timber and tireless caterpillars of grassroots political mobilization in Zone 1, with every speech delivered, every handshake exchanged, and every public nod affirmed, a singular message echoed through the gathering. The parties stand united behind Tinubu and Uba Sani. Speaker Abbas, in his address, made no attempt to disguise the political tune of the day. His message was loud and clear.
Right Honorable Speaker, the Ian Zazzau, Abbas Tajudeen. Zazzau is your domain, and now you are Zazza's pride and strength, serene and chill, a leader whose vision turns dreams into action, with the National Assembly united in passion, solidly behind you, fulfilling our needs with unshakable compassion.
For people of Zaria to acknowledge that God has placed us in this dispensation. And I wanted to hear them say it themselves that the 10th Assembly, the 2023 to 2027 legislative year is unique in the history of Zaria and Kaduna State. And I drew the attention to why this dispensation is unique and different and important. I said, beside God, who gives and takes, the people who made it possible for a son of Zaria, for a son of Kaduna State, to be the Speaker of the Federal Republic of Nigeria is no one other than the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Among so many other choices, so many alternative choices, so many credible choices, he decided to settle on me, even though as at that time, we never had any personal contact between the two of us. He endorsed me based on his own conviction. So the people of Zaria, whenever they are praying for me, in whatever way, they should also include our president, whose benevolence, permission and support made the little dividend of democracy we are bringing to Kaduna State, to Northwest, to Nigeria as a whole, to be possible. The second person that played a vital role, even at a time when majority of the big players in Kaduna were vehemently against my candidature, was no one other than our sitting governor, our erudite governor, our governor who assisted in no small way in facilitating and clearing the way for Mr. President to endorse me as his own candidate. And that person, as I've said earlier, is our governor, Governor Uba Sani, a man that I will never forget in my life. He has played a role that I will never, ever take for granted, and I will never forget in my life. And I also requested the good people of Zaria, the good people of Zone One, the good people of Kaduna State to join him in prayers. Anytime they are praying for me, they should also include him, because he deserves whatever we are seeing today by way of our achievements. He was one of those who made it possible to happen. May Almighty God bless him. May he continue to protect him. May he continue to be his pillar of strength. I want to use this opportunity to also draw the attention of people to remember what I have said during the last APC caucus meeting, where I categorically and emphatically endorsed our governor as our leader, our mentor, and our only candidate in 2027. As far as I am concerned, we have no any other leader in Kaduna State except Uba Sani, our governor, and we will continue to remain loyal unconditionally to him. I would want to enjoy all members of All Progressive Party, Congress, in Zaria, in Zone One, in the whole entire Kaduna State, to support Uba Sani for the giant strides and for the noble achievements he's bringing to Kaduna State. I want us to join in prayers for God to continue to give him more wisdom, more vision to steer the mantle of leadership in Kaduna State. I reiterate some of the very, very noble projects we have been able to bring on board, particularly to other local governments of Kaduna State and even some states in the Northwest. I mentioned that every local government in Kaduna State, based on the 2025 budget, put significant projects. that every local government will also attest on behalf of the governor of Kaduna State and also on behalf of the president and the commander-in-chief of the armed forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. All tertiary institutions under Kaduna State government are also earmarked some credible projects. ABU Zaria being one of those that is benefiting with projects of over 6 billion naira. Nigerian Civil Aviation, also from my own envelope, facilitated project of 5 billion naira. All other institutions, NALEX, NARIC, Federal College of Education, Kaduna State Polytechnic, and all other institutions have their own share of projects that we are going to execute in the 2025 financial year. We will make sure that not only Zaria, not only Zone One, not only Kaduna State, not only Northwest, the entire country will be our constituency, and will reach out with the little we have to ensure that we support them in our own little way. May God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
His Excellency, Governor Uba Sani, our stay strong guide. With unwavering support, you stand with us. You've aided the victims, uplifted the fallen, restored the displaced, paving paths of hope where faith finds its place.
The Right Honorable Speaker have said a lot about how he emerged as a Speaker of the Federal House of Representatives of our great country. But I want to say it here, that without any appeal of contradiction, he has been carrying the assignment extremely well. As the Right Honorable Speaker has repositioned the Federal House of Representatives. We can see the level of achievement he has brought to the flow of the House of Reps, particularly the quality of the bills, the motion. Here in Kaduna, he is a blessing to all of us. Since his emergence as the Right Honorable Speaker, he has brought a lot of achievements here in Kaduna. In the last 1 year, he has brought development, interventions in the area of education, in the area of healthcare, and as well as in the area of agriculture. And I'm happy to say here that he is not only focusing on Zaria, he has also affected the lives of some of the people who are unable from his own constituency, particularly those in Zone One. Today we are here to witness one of the major achievements of the Right Honorable Speaker. We are distributing a lot of things to the people in this very local government. What we are witnessing today is not only about Zaria local government, about several local governments who are going to benefit from this support and intervention by the Honorable Speaker. As a governor of Kaduna State, I want to say here that we are fortunate, we are very lucky to have the Speaker from our state. He is working closely with our government, and he has been the pillar not only for Kaduna State government, also for Mr. President, President Bola Tinubu. I met Mr. President some time ago, and he confirmed to me that he is pleased with the way the Right Honorable Speaker is now piloting the affairs of the House of Reps. We are proud of what he is doing for the House of Reps. Having said this, I want to also thank other members of our party who have been here since morning, supporting our government, supporting President Bola Tinubu. I can assure you, with what we are seeing here today, APC will continue to dominate Kaduna State. Like I said, in the next few months, we might be running a one-party state in Kaduna State. Only recently, about 4 members of the House of Reps from opposition party have since become our great party, the APC. Members of the House of Assembly from different zones have also become to APC, and that is a good sign. That clearly shows that we are doing something that is positive. We are carrying everyone along in Kaduna State, and that is the reason why I made it clear to the Right Honorable Speaker that in his effort, he should carry everyone along, irrespective of party affiliation or religious affiliation. Kaduna State is a cosmopolitan state. We have to carry everyone along because we're a state that believe every citizen must be carried along. Every stakeholder must be brought to table whenever we're taking any decision toward our state. I want to thank you for your patience, for your support, and I wish you safe journey back to your own destination. And God bless you, all of you. Thank you very much.
Governor Uba Sani, in turn, lauded the Speaker's leadership and used the moment to echo the call for unity within the party. In a season marked by shifting alliances, defections, and rising political temperature, the event achieved three things. 1. Reaffirm loyalty to President Tinubu and Governor Uba Sani ahead of 2027. 2. Validated the APC base across Zone 1 through symbolic consensus without the need for formal primaries. And 3. Strengthen grassroots alignment using empowerment as both a developmental tool and a political statement. In the end, the Speaker's program was not just about vehicles and motorcycles. It was a bold political move. It was a well-calculated political masterstroke where governance met party strategy, empowerment with endorsement, service with symbolism, and action with clear intent.